We have stuff that states we don't need to be recorded in these areas.
I don't know, I thought you weren't allowed to videotape unless you had reason to be in the building.
And you're with what agency?
I'm independent.
What's your name?
Well, who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing?
Do you have a badge to be up here?
Do you need a badge to be up here?
You can't be up here video recording. You don't have my permission to use my face.
Everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja. Today's video will blow your mind because not only do these public employees completely fail during this visit, but they have the audacity to discriminate by putting up signs that says everybody's welcome except for First Amendment auditors. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments section. Get to the link in the description for my good friend auditing Erie County and let them know that News Now Ninja sent you. Let's get straight to it.
Gotta warn you guys, bringing some weapons of mass accountability in here. This here camera.
Where are you headed?
All the publicly accessible areas to video record what's available for the public.
Okay. Well, it's getting pretty much towards the end of the day. Some of the stuff's probably going to be shutting up. Your first name?
Dan.
Last name, Dan?
Erie County.
Okay.
Hello?
Ah, you scared the crap out of me. Come in.
This office, what goes on in here?
I can't see you.
What goes on in here?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I don't want to be recorded, please.
What goes on in this office?
I don't want to be recorded, please.
But you're a public servant. It's a constitutionally protected activity.
This is what?
A constitutionally protected activity. I just want to know what goes on in this office.
We have stuff that states we don't need to be recorded in these areas. These are
What
public
is this
areas.
office?
What is this office?
This is reception overflow.
Reception overflow?
Right, so you can't record in reception, you can't record over here either for...
Well, anywhere the public's
privacy.
allowed.
Okay, 1 second, sir.
I was just asking what was going on in there. There's not much going on in there. She's got an issue. A reception overflow. She's got an issue about me recording and reception overflow.
She's not a receptionist.
Yeah, she's part of DSS over.
Says
That's
reception
part of the-
overflow is part of the Social Security.
That's Social Security, Social Services.
Social Services.
Welfare Department.
We
It's
don't
here.
have social security here.
No, I didn't think so.
I don't know, I thought you weren't allowed to videotape unless you had reason to be in the building for some type of...
I have official business, and that's taking photos.
No, he can record any area that
It's publicly accessible.
Publicly accessible. The areas that he cannot are the secure locations, the areas where you would take clients or office engaging where they're actually discussing and going through stuff. But all the main departments are open and available to the public, so you're more than welcome to record in those areas.
Yeah.
Can we help you?
No, I don't need any help.
And you're with what agency?
I'm independent.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Dan. I'm an independent journalist. Just here to collect some public information, show what's available, what the office looks like.
Okay.
Your name is?
My name is Cindy.
Cindy.
Patton.
All right. You are. Oh, that's just your name in there.
Yeah.
No, I don't need any help. I don't. Just here to take some photographs of the office, what's available and stuff.
Okay. We typically like to have folks have appointments, but
Yeah, I don't need to talk to anybody, so.
Excuse me?
I don't need any help.
I can't hear you with these machines.
Oh no, I said I didn't need any help.
Well, who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing?
Oh,
I'm the director here
the director of the building
of this whole agency here.
of aging. Yeah, I'm just
Here's my card.
independent journalist and collecting public interest and disseminating it to the public. So I'm just working on a story on the
For
the county building.
newspaper?
Not for a newspaper,
Second,
but
that's on. Okay, to protect our client's privacy, the camera or cell phone or recording loud. Let you know.
what, is there a penal code behind that? Is there a law? or-
I don't know.
Yeah, there's not.
It's probably a county government type of thing. I'm not
No,
sure.
anywhere the public's allowed, we're allowed to run a camera. Anywhere the public is freely allowed to go, like the publicly accessible areas, So I'm just taking photographs of the public.
This would be public.
Yeah. I'm just down here to raid the public candy. No, I'm down here to get some photographs for the story I'm working on in the county building of the publicly accessible areas. So I don't want to go anywhere I'm not allowed to go. I'm just here to take some photographs of like the forums that are available, the layout, and talk to some nice people.
Okay.
Can I get your name?
My name's Adrian.
Adrian, my name is Dan.
Hi, Dan.
So I'll just take a couple photos to be on my way.
Yep. Okay.
Do you have a badge to be up here?
You need a badge to be up here?
You can't be up here video recording.
Why not? This is not publicly accessible?
Right. Am I being recorded right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get my manager. There's a sign somewhere. What are you recording for?
I'm an independent journalist working on a story for public disclosure. Shoes must be worn at all times. And it's funny you got to put a sign like that up around here, huh?
You don't have my permission to use my face.
Can I have it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well I don't need it.
Absolutely not.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
You want to tell me what you do here? Jeez Louise.
Alright, so on this day, this public employee refused to identify, but that's okay because we're going to find out her name through public records. And it seems that this public employee is not only disrespectful while she's on the clock, but after he had left, she went out of her way to go find Erie County and do this.
Hey asshole, video this!
I got it. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. My name's Dan. I'm just here working on a story on the county building and the county itself, and just taking a walk through some of the publicly accessible areas and getting photographs, what's available for the public for dissemination. As a journalist, my name is Dan, by the way, and I was actually interested in the county legislative chambers.
Okay, that is down the hall.
Is it open, or is there any way we can get in there for some photos of that actual?
I don't believe the chambers itself are open.
Does the administrator happen to be here?
Legislator is down the hall.
The legislator, he'd be the one to be able to get me in.
Clerk of the legislature.
All right, I'll
She'd be the one to let you into that space.
I'll ask. What was her name?
Savannah.
Your name was?
My name is Wendy.
Wendy, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's get a couple photographs in here. What is it that you do here? You're the secretary to the administrator?
Yes.
Some of the people in this building are very rude and disrespectful. But so as far as this is the county administrator, is there some, like, you're the secretary, right? Is the administrator available or here or no?
He is here. Yes.
Can I speak to him?
Are you available for a minute?
Hello.
How you doing? My name's Dan. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just going through the publicly accessible areas, not trying to go in any restricted access areas, and take photographs of the offices, what's available, pamphlets, get right down to like the layout of the building. Like the other county building was a lot more extravagant than this one.
Oh,
But
yes, it is.
I just wanted to mention about how rude some of them, the public servants, are here. They won't, identify themselves. They are rude. There's places like building and grounds, weights and measures. It has on the doorway, it says open business hours between a certain time. They got the door locked, and I knock on the door, and there's people in there, but they won't even like open the door to address me and say, hey, what's going on? And
a lot of the offices aren't open to the public.
even though they got open
internal.
business hours,
For county employees, yes.
like the open business hours are for county employees only on the signs.
Basically, they build, for instance, buildings and grounds. All they do is work at our buildings and our grounds. They don't work for the public per se. Okay, so they don't interact with the public. Weights and measures, they do. Chances are they're not in because they're out.
No,
on the road.
they were definitely in. There was somebody talking through the door, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, weights and measures. Weights and measures is just one person.
Yeah.
And he's probably out
She.
either.
There's a woman in there.
Oh, okay.
So, I just think it's inappropriate that the lady downstairs yelled at me for taking photographs in a publicly accessible area. Told me I can't do it. I need badging to even be on that floor, which isn't true. And then she wouldn't give her name. And there's a lot of employees here. This video is definitely gonna probably get mailed to you when I publish it, and you're gonna see how some of the employees here are kind of rude. I don't know if that's something you want to address with some of the employees here. And public servants, they serve the public, and that's kind of wrong way to.
I'm sure I'm going to be hearing about it
Yeah,
in the next couple of days. And I know there's I did get an email from one saying that they were in an interview with a client, and I mean we have HIPAA laws we have to contend with. We have all kinds of things that other laws that we have.
I'm not
to
trying to go into any non-publicly accessible areas.
Well, even if the door was open and there's no sign that says no recording or anything else, that doesn't mean it's a publicly accessible office. Okay.
Have I gone in any restricted areas?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty good at looking at signs and seeing signs.
Like I said,
I mean, and just because an office
has
has a no filming sign, that doesn't make it lawful. If the public is allowed to freely walk into that office, open to the public, allow the video recording there, we all have the freedom of the press, just as we have the freedom of speech.
Right, and we also have the freedom of. We have the right of privacy when it comes to health.
Not
health
in publicly accessible areas.
Well, when we're doing consultations with clients.
So your opinion is you'd like to defend the rude employees?
I'm not defending the rude employees. No, they should not be rude regardless.
Yeah.
But I
that's what I'm
understand
addressing.
them getting upset if they were interviewing or consulting with somebody.
Oh no, I never interrupt nobody. I mean, this lady was walking down
And I'm
in
not
the
saying you
hallway.
were. I'm not
This lady
saying
was.
you were. I'm just
Most of these
saying-
people were in the hallway.
Then that shouldn't be.
If I went to an office, it didn't say employees only, and I opened up the door, locked on the door, I asked is this a publicly accessible area? Yeah, you can come into here, or this is publicly accessible. That's the only way I went in, but. Yeah, I just want to bring it to your attention and ask you about it. But
Okay. Well, we'll be discussing this with.
So I'm sure you'll see all the employees that were rude. But the other one I was interested in is getting into the county chambers, the legislative chambers, where they have the county meetings. Is that something you can help me out with, or I gotta talk to a legislator?
I cannot. Usually that's locked up unless there's a meeting or the clerk of legislature.
She might be in her office.
She might be. I know she leaves early some days, especially now the school's out.
I better get over there and see if she's there.
She
See if
usually
it's
gets there
available.
about 7:30.
But you have no way to access that?
I do not.
All right. Thank you very much. I guess that's all.
No problem.
Do you have a business card by chance?
I don't.
All right. And I'm
With
sure you said.
email and everything
I'm sure you
else?
said your name once. Could you say that?
Rob Corpora.
All right. Thank you very much.